Let's get into the podcast.
So, what do you want to talk about this week?
Mostly troll-related things. Hey, we're not in a good mood. This is your grandpa's podcast, and we just realized this is the fourth podcast.
Yeah.
We were thinking about 12 all day.
Thinking about 12, just thinking about how good 12's going to be. And now we're in the studio after thinking about 12 all day.
Yeah.
We're doing number 4, and
Being only a third of the way there is so defeating.
yeah, it's really disheartening.
I'm gonna tell everybody out there that the next 2/3 of these episodes, they're gonna be rough to get through.
Oh yeah, it's all downhill from here until
It gets incredibly uphill. Moves to 12th level. That one goes to 12.
Yeah,
Yeah.
easily right off the bat. So now like us, you can look forward to that,
Yeah.
and also dread up till that.
Yeah.
'Cause
Oh,
it's gonna like we said.
Drudge. I think it might be a better
Yeah,
term.
you're gonna be just kind of crawling through the muck
This
with us.
this will be boggy.
Real boggy atmosphere. Which actually most of the time I'm very I'm pro bogs.
Yeah.
Love them. It's like my.
I can attest to this. You're a big fan of. You're constantly bringing up bogs.
Yeah.
And
Cranberry bogs, potato
slammers.
bogs, bog mummies. I love them. Slammers, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Slamming down, picking up the bugs.
All the bogs. Yeah.
Uh,
Well, your bog flipped. I win.
That's it. That's it. Huh?
I get your bog.
That was a weird game to become so popular for something
Yeah.
that sucks so much.
Well, it was really a big hit with the creationist crowd.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Destroying bogs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, flipping bogs like that. Big
Do
fans.
they hate bugs?
What? Oh no, I think it's just the aspect of control.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Like the elemental, here's just a soupçon of the power needed.
See, this is going back to me being confused by the popularity of the game, though, because I feel like there's not a lot of control. There's not a lot of. It's all just like, hey, baby, you flip the stack and.
Yeah, you flip that with finesse and a heavy disc. And I wish we could look it up on the internet, but
Yeah, no can do. Sorry.
grandpas can't do it.
We can't figure it out. Because this is your grandpa's podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know if we mentioned that yet.
I know, we haven't mentioned who we are.
Yeah.
I'm sure we have. You haven't mentioned who you are.
Yeah.
You haven't told us one bit who you are.
Nope.
We've done that a bunch. Man, 4, huh?
4, yeah. It feels like 400, am I right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, put on your goulashes.
Yeah.
Get ready to wade.
Throw me in the gulag and let me die.
And just let him just die. Yeah.
Just throw me in there.
You heard the man.
That's what I want.
Yep.
Your grandpa's podcast, episode 4.
Episode 4.
I'm
Just kidding.
Just
This is gonna
kidding.
be.
It's gonna be a good one.
It's
yeah.
gonna be good. It's gonna be good
Um,
because we have a great guest this time.
Yeah, it's that demon from the last episode is still here. So.
Oh yeah. So no physical, tangible guest, but who needs them? They've been pogging us down, so to
Yeah,
speak.
big time. I'm your grandpa. I just showed up one day. I'm your grandpa, Josh Holden.
yeah. Traveler, grifter, grandpa.
Yeah, it's sweet. Don't you remember?
Yeah.
It's grandpa.
And I am your grandpa, Eric, the grandpa who was eating chips in the other room while you hung out with grandma.
Oh man,
Watching TV loud.
you gotta.
Yeah. Not because of my hearing, though.
No, just like it.
Yeah.
I just want everyone to know what I'm watching.
Well, I just feel the TV's so bright. You might as well have a You know?
Yeah,
It
keep everything
it
on.
parallels it well.
Mhm.
Like, yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
It's yeah, it's all
And
about.
plus the chips.
Yeah,
Ooh, the chips.
Ooh, loud chips.
Oh, loud chips.
Balance in all things. That's
Mhm.
kind of what Grandpa's all about.
Yeah. Balance.
Yeah.
If one thing grandpas are known for is their incredible agility and balance.
Agility, yeah. Parkour skills.
Yeah.
Big in the spy world.
Mhm. Yeah. That's why you'll notice most most grandparents don't read Spider-Man comics in the sense that it's just like, that's not what it's like.
Yeah, that's not how I remember it.
Yeah. So hey, we're your grandpas. Welcome.
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 Thanks for coming back.
Yeah.
What do we got this time around?
Well, we already did our guest, right?
We did our guest,
Yeah.
introduced him.
We did a stunning
You guys
intro.
met him. Really good intro.
You have actually, Grandpa Josh, you have a story that you have not told me yet that you've been waiting
Oh yeah.
to tell me about.
It's not. It ended up like the more I think about it, in the moment, like the day after, I was like, "Oh man, this will be a good one for the." But the more I thought about it, the more I was just like, "No, this is just a story about me getting mad at youth." So like, yeah, your grandpa's podcast. It's a great place
It's
for this
perfect
story.
for it, yeah.
Now that I'm
All
double
of
thinking
the
about
preface, yeah. Good thing you rethought that out loud.
it. Yeah, it is definitely like a grandpa's story because it's a story about a show that my band recently played.
Yeah.
And I'm sure with you being, 10 years older than me?
Oh, at least
15.
Mhm.
You're, and also a gentleman in a band.
Yes. Yes.
You, I'm sure, have had the feeling at shows sometimes of being, by a long, huge margin, the oldest person at the show.
Oh yeah. I'd say most of it, most movies, any event,
Yeah.
really is a scenario. At
These,
least a league older than most.
Yeah, these shows I feel like are a very specific feeling of that though too, because it's such a like a youth culture
Yeah.
that we're operating in. We played a show out by Amherst recently, and it was, I guess there's nothing really to do in Amherst because it was like the biggest show we've played in a really long time. It was in a basement, like standard house show thing, and we were in the basement. And it was packed, like
Yeah.
I figure UMass crowd, and it was
All the med students are gonna.
all
be
the
there, like,
doctors
yeah.
and just like really smart guys. But from like playing these shows, like around like the types of kids who go to these shows are like a counterculture, like alternative punk, if you will,
Yeah,
kids
yeah.
for the most part. Like is what you can mostly expect to see, with a few like outliers, and it's always like
young-
cool, like
Young dumb punk, like basically.
young,
like,
dumb, and full of punk.
Yeah, full of punk, like.
I think that's saying.
yeah.
That's what I'm used to playing a show, seeing like alternative clothing.
Yeah,
So like there was a lot of that at this show, but like it was like a 2-to-1 ratio of like punks and like bros, like UMass college bros, which sometimes they're there at shows, but this
Yeah.
was like almost half of the crowd,
A
this
split,
very large
like-
crowd, which was like something I haven't seen at a show before. Like it was just like this very like I think it was like a Wednesday or Thursday night. Like there must not have been anything to do other than go to this kid's basement show. We played our set, went really well. It was
Yeah.
like really fun. Everyone was into it, we were doing a really good job.
Great
we
job.
Were the best.
Everybody loved it.
And
And
when we
end of
finished-
story.
That was it. When we
So,
finished,
you know-
all the bros picked us up and held us and chanted, "Good band, good band," and it was
Yeah.
just a really
But
cool
one-
time.
And then one of them pinched you, right?
Yeah, one of
And
them
that's
was
where
like,
it's like,
"Hey, you little bastard."
yeah.
No, so we played the set and stuff, but then like it was fun on stage. Once I got off and like was hanging out watching the show and stuff, I realized like there's way too many people in this basement. Like it was, you couldn't move.
Yeah.
It was, and I started getting very anxious and very nervous and like trying to find just like either a way out or like just somewhere slightly more comfortable where I wasn't getting pressed. So I like moved my way to the back of the room very slowly, and I was like pressed up against. They had like a bar set up. I was pressed up against like this this board that was serving as the bar. It was like a table pretty much, and there was like no further room for me to go back.
Yeah.
But that didn't matter because people were still trying to push back and make more room.
Yeah.
And there was none. So I'm standing there like just getting like bent up against this thing, and there's this one kid in front of me who like, you know, it's like one thing like just like kind of the general like oop like little movements and discomfort of getting like slightly pushed around, but this kid was like just going with the flow and like slamming into me over and over again, and it was between bands, there wasn't any music or anything, he was just like kept pushing into me, and I was like, dog, there's no room, like please, you have to stop doing this. Like after a while I put up with it for a long time. I'm very non-confrontational. I don't want to you know,
we're grandpas. We don't want to.
We can't handle it.
We don't want to use our Spider-Man powers on these people.
No.
We'd crush the youth.
So eventually I was just like, please, man, I can't, like, I got no room to give. Like, I'm sorry, but, like, can you please stop smashing me like this? And he turns back and looks at me, like, for the first time, he, like, sees me there, and he looks at me and he says, it's not my problem, dude. And I, like, it's the maddest I've been in, like, years and years and years. I got so mad, and I, like, pushed and, like, stormed, I, like, head down, like, stormed out of the basement and, like, got outside and stayed out there the rest of the night. I, like, it went from being, like, the best show I played in a while to being just, like, my angriest moment
Oh, my
forever.
goodness.
It was just, like, these damn kids, like, from that second, like, I was just, like, fucking kids. Fucking dumbass college kids.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's wonderful.
That was the story I didn't tell you.
Well, there's it's almost in the same vein as I know you can relate to the aspect of like guacamole. Like, have you ever seen that Judge Judy clip or show episode?
I'll throw the YouTube link in the show notes.
Yeah.
It's all-time greatest YouTubes.
Greatest reaction to an angry. But that level of what was the exact phrase he said to you?
Not my problem, dude.
Not my problem, dude. Wouldn't that level of arrogance is like, wouldn't that be so nice to have though?
Yeah, totally. And like the thing too, I think part of what made me so mad about it was like, he's not wrong. Like, it's definitely my problem.
It's your problem. Like, he's just bopping around, my friend.
Yeah, he's just going with the flow, slamming his body.
As you said, going with the flow.
Yeah. Very chill man, all things considered.
If only outside this booth we could have such confidence.
Yeah, damn it. It was cool, man. Every member of my band, afterwards on the ride home, we were talking about it. I was like, still heated, and I was telling them the story, and everyone was like, that's crazy, and every single member had their own story of like losing their cool with the youth at the show. Charles told some kid to fuck off. He's like the nicest boy. Charles is so sweet.
Hey, too much dirt though.
Too much dirt, man. He got rowdy on that dirt. Man, yeah, that was a good show though. Hope they invite us back, even though we all got mad at kids at their show.
Yeah, I mean,
I hope they didn't all talk about it afterwards. Like, that band from Worcester, they're a bunch of old
farts.
Old fucking farts.
Old fucking farts.
Yeah, that was my story though.
Yeah. Oh no, Josh.
What?
Oh no. I just realized we're in a contractual time loop.
Oh God.
Ugh.
Not this again.
I know. And the
And
first time
forever.
for them.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh,
yeah.
man. Well,
Sorry about this, folks.
you know, of course, there's only one way out of this.
Uh,
Yeah, I think we're going to have to act our way out of this one.
Yep, gonna have to act our way out of it. Try at least.
At least try that.
It's the only way to get out of, like you said, contractual
Time loop. We're in a time loop.
If we ever want episode 4 to end,
Yeah, continue end. Hopefully.
yeah, we gotta do both.
We have to do
Oh,
both
God.
things right here.
Oh God, episode 4.
What a drudge.
Boy.
All right, so I'm sure most of the people out there are familiar with what we're about to do. We're going to act our way out of this one. Josh, Grandpa Josh, and Grandpa Eric, we are not actors.
No.
No. And
Not in the traditional sense.
No, and not in the like movie or TV
But
or
you know,
stage sense.
Wasn't it the Bard himself who once said that
Bard Simpson.
Bard
said-
Simpson is all the world's a stage and all the people but actors in it? I think Bard
Yeah.
said that.
All the world's a shorts, so
Yeah,
eat
so
them.
eat me.
So eat me. All right, so
Cowabunga.
the only way for us to succeed in the fact, if we succeed in this, we don't have to do any more shows. This is the basic premise
Oh, wow.
of this, right? I believe, if I'm to understand
Yeah.
it, due to the contract.
Due to the contract, I think it's if we succeed at this, we won't have to continue doing this part of this show
Yeah.
over and over and over again.
See, I thought we didn't have to do the show anymore. We still could.
We still can, but we're
We
not
no
contractually
longer
obligated.
have to do it. Yeah, that's what I was
And
thinking.
Bonus, we get out of this hell dimension where time keeps folding in on itself.
Yeah.
And we have to keep repeating this moment over and over.
Common to episode 4s. A common
It
ailment.
happens every episode with a 4 in it. So
Yeah.
look out for that.
I know this is gonna be rough.
And it's not just us. This is every podcast you listen to. Pay attention.
Check them out.
Any episode with a 4 in it, you're gonna see. The hosts are gonna give it a shot.
I-
Most of the time, they don't succeed.
I'd like to make a plug for any podcast.
Yeah, I love any other podcast.
Yeah, they're all great. All right, so what we're doing here, quickly, and with haste, because we're in trouble,
We're in a lot of trouble.
is that we have dialogue from, these are actual movies,
Uh-huh.
so you know the people in them are actual actors. They don't, if you're not professional, you wouldn't be in a movie. That's just how it works, like,
Right.
or as how I understand it. So what we have to do is we're going to act out a piece of dialogue that the other has chosen from a professional movie,
Uh-huh.
and we're going to see how we do. And right off the bat, we're not going to be I don't know. I don't expect much of myself. I'm not an actor here.
See,
So
For me, I expect a lot of myself, but don't expect much from you.
yeah, so it's good we're on the same page. All right, perfect. All right, so you want to go first? You want me to go first, or
Why don't you go first?
Okay, all right. So I got this. I got this piece of dialogue from Josh.
The producers sent us these that trapped us in this dimension.
Yeah, our producer Josh.
Producer Josh, yeah.
Yeah, it's.
Just want to clarify.
I should. Yeah, you're right. That is a. We should have. I should have clarified that. Yeah. Our producer Josh sent us this through
He's
the
a
time loop.
Bastard man.
Yeah. So you want to give me the context here?
Okay, so the context of this scene is you're like a hot young guy and you're hopping into your cool car, and your buddy is in the room with you, and he just told you, hey, don't crap your pants if you see any vampires out there,
Oh, all right.
and that's the setup.
Okay, can you give me that line again, and then I'll do this.
Try not to crap your pants if you see any vampires out there.
Get lost. You wouldn't recognize a goddamn vampire if one jumped up and bit you on your dick. So get off my back.
That was pretty good, I think.
I don't know. I don't feel really actory.
Yeah,
But I mean, like,
because it's something
I do
it's-
feel a little more positive about it, and yeah. So should we see how I did? Should we see
Yeah,
compare
we
it?
should see how you did.
All right, let's compare this to what a real actor sounds like. And yeah, I think, you know what, after what you said, I do feel a little bit better about myself. I think maybe we'll get out of this. Maybe I'll get out of this anyway.
I will tell you, you did omit some words. Because I think you said bit you on your dick instead of bit you on the end of your dick.
Well, we're going to have to play that back.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I'd do something that I'm not an actor, but...
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't skip.
Yeah, you were... I mean, we'll let the...
Words. I don't skip words. Sorry.
Tail of the tape, buddy. We'll let the tape decide.
Yeah.
And here's the marker to put the file for the clip in. Yeah. Do me a favor and go onto YouTube. Go to YouTube and look up second worst line in an anime.
Okay. I'm going to stop.
Hey, Benton, don't crap your pants if you see a vampire out there.
Get lost. You wouldn't recognize a goddamn vampire if one jumped up and bit you on the end of your fucking dick. So just get off my back.
Okay.
Still rocking.
All right. So, I didn't.
Yeah.
I definitely admitted the harsh word there.
Yeah, that was not in our script that we were given, so you can be forgiven for not having the F word in there.
But still,
you're really polite, so.
Well, also, but I mean, that's not the character, and I guess that's where you fail.
You were supposed to be acting.
I'm supposed to be a cool dude, and obviously, I definitely wasn't using enough breath.
He was very breathy. He was very sexy delivery on that.
Mine was a lot more, bad.
Yeah.
A lot more bad. I think I'm stuck. I don't think I'm gonna get out of this one.
Another week in the loop.
Another week in the loop for me. Well, let's see how you do.
Okay.
Here.
Why don't you give me my set dressing?
Okay.
My,
all right.
my
Ranch.
My favorite.
Thanks, Kraft. So, let's see. I'll give you a chance to read that real quick, and I'll tell you the basic. You're talking to a priest, and the priest has just asked you if you know David Langlin.
David Langlin.
And I'll ask you the name, or I'll say the exact phrase. It's does the name David Langlin ring a bell? And I'll do it now here. Okay. And I'm not promising anything because I pretty much lost it for us on that last one.
Hey,
but
if I do good enough, maybe we can get out of here.
Yeah, maybe. So I'm gonna back you 100%.
Let me just shake it out.
Did I say Langlin was the name? Langlin? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with that one then still.
Woo!
All right.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Nope. Line. Does the name David Langlin ring a bell?
Yeah. He did some work on the floors. Bad luck about him murdering his wife and daughters. A few perfectly normal to me.
See, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna play this for you. I'll
Okay.
play this for you right here.
Please do.
We're stuck, dude.
Damn it!
I know, because I'm gonna play this for you, and this we did not, and it's not your fault because I don't consider this your fault. This is a professional actor here, and so this is how you would do it. Right here. So here we go. All right. Always.
Yeah, he did some work on the floors. Had luck about it. He's murdering his wife and daughters. Seemed perfectly normal to me.
Oh man.
Yeah. So you see, you missed the G in the perfectly normal.
Perfectly normal to me.
There's a bunch of ambiatic sound effects. The woman scream.
Didn't do those. I didn't have the benefit of that really well shot and affecting flashback.
Yeah, it's just really unfortunate. But hey, we're not actors, so no hard feelings either way.
It's a really weird thing that they're making us do this.
I know it doesn't. You really if you try and break it down, it makes very little sense. But we're stuck.
Hey,
So
guys, yeah.
I guess we'll hand it off to the unstuck future versions of us.
Yeah. Yeah. Stay tuned. Hey, next time there's an episode with a 4 in it, you'll hear from us again.
Yeah,
The time loop
we'll be
dimension.
back, but we should kick it over to these other guys.
Yeah. Eric and Josh,
Yeah.
please enjoy your life now.
Yeah, and one thing that I mean, as bad and poorly as we did, I hope if they have heard it, the future version of stuff, I hope they liked it, and I hope if they didn't, they at least said that they liked it,
Yeah, I hope that they thought it was funny at least.
or like say that they thought it was funny or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, here's hoping.
Yeah.
Anyways, from the hell dimension,
Yeah. See you in 10 episodes. Just a little bit more milk.
give me that milk.
Give me the milk, boys. Ready to speak on the radio.
So rich and creamy. I mean, milky.
This segment's gonna be like velvet. Or silk. It's not odd. Velvet is silk. It's not odd. Hey,
Hello.
we're still here.
Here we are.
Yeah, after that.
After all of that.
After everything that just happened, that was finely tuned. Great job on our part. I wish we were out there to hear it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I wish I was. You know what I wish?
What? What do you wish?
I wish that we could be the listeners of this podcast right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Like right now while we're recording this episode.
Oh
so
yeah,
that we
like
don't-
outside the booth.
yeah.
I wish I wasn't doing this.
I wish I was doing anything.
I wish I was outside of this.
Like I wish I was just having my day.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I wish I could just have a day.
Just like, even just like a couple hours,
Yeah.
just away from this nightmare.
Yeah.
You know.
Man.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Here we are, ready to do another segment for episode 4.
This is great. Galosha's still on, right?
Yep.
Here we are.
Wading through.
So, actually, I have something I'd like to get off my chest.
Let's
Actually.
see. I mean,
It's,
oh, I see.
yeah, it was this book.
He's got a book on his
Yeah.
chest.
It's a book. It's easily taken off. I was holding it up there.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you see the book that I'm holding?
I see it.
You can read that off there.
He's holding the classic. I'm sure everyone's familiar with Aesop's Fables.
Aesop's Fables.
Aesop. What do you say?
What do I say?
Mm-hmm.
I say plagiarism.
Ooh, that's a bold claim, friend.
It is, and I'm not gonna get into details because we all know Aesop's Fables is anonymous, written by anonymous.
Yeah.
No one really knows.
There's
no
no
one
way to
knows.
tell.
There's no way to tell.
You can try looking it up.
Who wrote
but-
it? And I just what I gotta come clean. It's me.
So it's
me.
you're Aesop,
Well, no, I'm Eric Angus Franco.
right?
But years ago, signing parchments
Mhm.
and such,
Yeah.
and just wasn't really paying attention. I signed away the rights to a bunch of my tables, I called them at the time, which I agree was not a good name for it. It did not describe a book of stories with morals.
So you're just
Eric
a-
Angus Franco's tables
Okay.
did not
Okay.
portray that. So it wasn't a big seller there.
Right.
In the time.
So I'm just gonna say before we go any further, you said plagiarism, but you did say you sold the rights.
What? Well, I mean, I guess, the problem that I'm having here is they plagiarized a bunch of the good parts, but they didn't keep the morals right.
Okay, so
So this is the major issue that I'm having. This is why I'm breaking the silence on the whole thing, is because, like, I just assumed, I saw Aesop, I knew what it was, like, everything like that, but, you know me, I'm not a corporate fella.
yeah.
It doesn't matter to me, just get the morals out there.
And you'd assume that they'd do it right. Do right by you.
like
with that.
example, like they changed the table to fables there,
Yeah,
which
that was a good move on their part.
Great move.
Good revision.
Wish I had thought of that one. But things like that just really started to bug me. And I'll give you an example here. It's not like this isn't a long table here. Nope.
There it is.
It's so hard to switch that. It's so hard to remember.
Yeah, yeah. It's
So hard to remember that a fable is a story, and a table is, I don't know,
yeah.
a bad name for a story.
A bad name for like the same thing, but not as
Not as eloquent.
yeah.
So I'm gonna read this one right here. This is a classic, written by myself. The Gardener and His Dog. And I
Okay.
wrote this. This is based off of a story, like that I wrote. It's based off a story that I wrote because I got the moral wrong.
Yeah.
But this is based off of something that like I was around. Like I saw this happen.
Oh, cool.
All these things in here I saw happen, and that's the thing too.
So
is
this
like
is
these weren't
non-fiction also.
Yeah, this was a
Wow.
non-fictional thing, but
I
I
never
was
knew that.
But when I saw these things happening, like I was like, oh, I got to remember that because I always thought of something right here, like in my head. I was pointing
Yeah,
to my
like,
head there. All right, so the Gardener and His Dog. All right, I'm just gonna read this, and then
Okay.
we'll get.
And you know what? I'll listen.
Yeah, you listen, and then like you'll be able to get it. I'm
Okay.
sure.
Yeah.
Like okay, so. The gardener was drawing water at the well to water his garden plants. I didn't write the gardener's name. Just
Right.
'cause.
Yeah.
All right.
That's just good journalistic
Yeah.
practice. You're protecting your source.
Mhm. His little dog was jumping and barking on the well curb until he lost his balance and fell in.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And I purposely didn't include the dog's name, and you'll see why.
Okay.
All right. Hearing the splash, the gardener quickly drew off his clothes and descended into the well to rescue his dog.
Nice.
Just as he was bringing the struggling and slippery animal to the top, the ungrateful wretch bit his master's hand. Right there,
You
right?
know what? I'm remembering this one.
Yeah.
I think I know this one.
And then, why, you little monster, exclaimed the gardener. If this is your idea of gratitude to a master who feeds you and pets you and treats you kindly, then pull yourself out of the well. With that, he dropped the dog right back into the well again. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Now, so, read the story,
Right.
which really happened. I really watched. This is the moral that they put to this. Like,
Should I take a crack at it first? Maybe?
no, you know what? I'm gonna tell you what they put.
Okay.
Because this is the part where like it just gets crazy and absurd.
Okay. That's good because it would be embarrassing if I picked what they put.
Yeah, no, and I'll
Thank
put
you.
into account this. I put that into account. So, don't bite the hand that feeds you.
Okay.
Don't bite the hand that feeds you is what they got. out of that.
Really. So what's the real moral then? What was your
Well, the thing that I got was kill all dogs.
okay. So
Like murder every dog.
I can see why that would be the moral of that. And their thing kind of seems like it's missing the point now.
Yeah.
My guess at that was gonna be like, take your dog's teeth out. If you're gonna get a dog, take those teeth out.
Yeah, and like
But I
it's
can see how
example,
yours
like I
is
mean,
just
mine
even
was
better.
and you know you got to go back to the aspect of the time, and this was what like late 70s,
Somewhere
around the late 70s is
yeah.
when I wrote this and everything. So, but the yeah, and it just like so I took the firmer stance, you know, the more extreme, but of kill all the dogs. That was what my moral
That is
was.
an extreme stance.
It
I don't know
is.
if I don't
But-
know if I agree with
No,
it,
but
but I
listen,
know that it's your. Okay.
But listen, I guess this is the major point: is that the idea of just like that in itself is just a metaphor. for the concept of like, whatever we do to dogs, make sure we do it to all the dogs.
So they know.
So the aspect of it is like, that is a great idea. Just rip out all the teeth of every dog.
Yeah.
No problem.
No problem. Never get bit.
Yeah.
So
Hands don't get bit. Like,
another thing you could do is,
mine also had solutions too. In the original,
Oh, that's-
the original
seems like a-
Eric Yankis Franco tables, there was like moral and so like how you can like.
it's so
work these
dumb
into
that they
effect.
would take that out of there.
Mhm.
Another thing that
Oh,
you
I
could
had
do
a
is
great
you could-
drawing of what to do, like, and it wasn't like it was a crude drawing, but it was a very well representation of how you could get all the dogs together
yeah.
to do whatever you were gonna do. And my thing, like I said, it was kill. I've changed my stance on that. Don't kill all the dogs. Just rip out every dog's teeth. Like, thank you
Okay.
very much. This is good advice.
I have another good moral for that too. I think,
Mhm.
if I may,
Oh yeah, please go away.
fill your well up. with-
Go away, please go away.
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
I guess I should go
Just
away.
leave.
I was just gonna say, fill up your well with a bunch of pillows.
Yeah, yeah.
Stuff's falling in wells all the time, and they always either get stuck or they get hurt or die.
It
You
doesn't
let
take.
that happen, your water's busted.
Yeah.
First off, if you get some pillows in there, you just got to take the pillows out and squeeze them, and then there's your water. It's one extra step, and for safety. And is that such a price to pay? I don't think so.
Well, I think the aspect that I mean, you're kind of missing. You're missing here is that the whole aspect of this, like Eric Yankis Franco table, is that like it's the gardener and the dog. So
Right.
the issue is with the dog. It's not the well that's the problem. The dog falls in the well. Well's doing fine.
Can I?
Nothing else is falling in the well.
Can I kind of like?
Also, I was there. I'm just saying.
I know.
So like,
But like, consider this, if I may.
yeah.
Uh,
You may go ahead.
Do you
Consider
think
it.
that perhaps the only reason the dog bit was because it was nervous because it fell in a well? And if it hadn't fallen instead well in the first place,
Yeah.
excuse me, that
That's fine.
it was a little, I was a little nervous.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't have bit if it wasn't so scared from falling in the well, and it wouldn't fall in if that well was full of wet pillows.
Well, I think, despite the pillow aspect of it, because I'm not arguing on the
That's just
pillow
something
idea.
people
That's
should
just
do.
that's a smart
maybe
idea.
maybe a moral for a different table.
Yeah, but the aspect of like, did the dog bite because it was nervous? Maybe you should repeat that sentence and realize. I mean, like, repeat it out loud and realize how stupid that
Did
sounds.
this dog bite because it was nervous? Well, you're making that face at me that is like you're looking at a stupid guy, and that's making me feel pretty stupid. So I'll take your word for it. But that's
Yeah, I would like. I'd go for that. And don't you feel better about that?
I do feel a lot better.
Yeah, like so it's like the
Feel a lot
look
better now.
stopped.
Yeah.
The look stopped. We're talking
I feel
again.
much better.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
Cool.
All right, so
This
let's.
is a good book.
Yeah, and I mean there's so many examples. Like everyone that I've read, there's been a problem. I'll just do one more. And
Okay,
then we'll
yeah.
just do like this is the farmer and his sons.
Okay. Is this
Okay.
the same farmer?
No, it was a gardener before.
Okay, what's the difference between a gardener and a farmer?
It's in the title.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is the garden like a small farm?
No. I mean, also, once again, you got to think, and like, I know this is a big, like, late 70s.
Late 70s, right?
Late 70s, like-
So it's all weed.
Titles were very important back then, so there was a big difference.
Yeah.
Like,
Sir
between,
farmer.
like, yeah, surfer.
God, sick.
Yeah. So, yeah, wait a minute. Actually, now that I'm looking at the story, this was supposed to be the surfer and his sons.
Oh,
I'm just
man,
catching
I wanna
that
hear
point right now.
fable.
All right, so I'll read this one correctly,
Okay, thank
and
you.
then right off because I didn't even go through this whole thing because
There's so much wrong with
there's
this.
so much wrong.
Yeah.
So I just opened a page. So I'll read another one here. A surfer, being on the point of death, called his two sons to him and said, "This is a real thing that happened to a surfer. Yeah. My sons, I am now departing from this life, and all that I have to leave you is to be found in the vineyard."
I'm really sorry.
That's okay. I mean, it's a really good story. Like, it's sad. Like, you're upset.
Sad
Like,
as surfer death is maybe the saddest death I can
Yeah.
think of.
all right. So, as soon as the surfer was dead, the two sons, believing that their surfer had meant to tell them of some hidden treasure, set to work with their spade and plows and turned over the soil of the vineyard again and again. They found no treasure, it is true, but the vines strengthened and improved by this through the tillage, yielding a finer vintage than they ever had yielded before, and more than repaid for the surfers' sons for their efforts. I know I got a little weird at the end, but like
There's a lot of vine stuff.
yeah, and that's the part which like really this was about pot.
Yeah, like that makes sense. Maybe they like try. You know, it was the '70s. There's still a lot of stigma around.
Yeah. I mean, this was late
the poison
70s, yeah.
flower.
All right. And the moral they have here is industry sometimes pays unexpected dividends.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right to me.
Yeah. The moral, the correct moral, was surfing's dangerous, guys.
I was really close with my guess then.
Yeah.
Because my guess was going to be, I mean, like, I was kind of close, but I feel like it's kind of an opposite sentiment, which is surf till you die.
Yeah, which is like, I mean, that's for surfers.
Yeah.
Okay. yeah,
Yeah.
but, you know, for a grandpa,
Be
no,
careful
that's,
surfing.
that stuff's dangerous.
Yeah.
You be wary. If
Yeah.
you're a surfer, then go at it. You got your two sons.
Yeah, they'll carry on
take
your
care
legacy.
of yeah.
They'll take
One of
care
them
of
will
the
do
weed.
it. Yeah, they'll take care of your weed, man. It's fine.
Can't take it with you, dude.
So surfers and the sun.
So smoke it all before you die.
So that was Eric Angus Franco's tables. There's just a couple of them.
Yeah, I can
Um,
see what you mean. That is kind of they really goofed that up.
It's a real letdown.
Yeah.
Especially since once again, I'll say they changed the table, the title, to such a much more easily flowing.
Yeah, it seemed
thing.
like they
That
were going
was-
to do such a good job at first.
Yeah.
I love that surfer story.
Thank you very much.
I love thinking
It was sad, you know. I watched this surfer die.
Yeah, that's weird that you were like there at his deathbed with his son.
You know, I spent a lot of time at the beach.
That's cool. Was he like a buddy or?
Oh God, no! I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be friends with someone with such a dangerous lifestyle. I just held back and watched.
Just watch. Just reach through the windows.
Yeah, I was a real spectator
We
in
got
the
a real-
late '70s.
I got a real thing for watching people die.
Not just people, my friend.
Yeah, dogs falling in wells. I'm around.
He
for...
was that dog was thrown correctly so.
Whoa, that was another thing they left out.
What? No, they say they let it. They got that right.
I
He
was
did-
talking about the initial falling in the well, but
Oh no, the
the
first time
he
it
was
fell
also
in.
thrown.
Oh yeah.
But that was you. I didn't want to put that in print.
Well, it was looking at me with those teeth.
Ooh, I hate when they do that.
Yeah, terrible, terrifying. Why don't you go surf? I say.
Man, a surfing dog.
Hell on wheels, on sea.
Boop, 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 boop. Hello, Hollywood.
Yeah.
Have I got a table for you?
Is it about Surf Dog with the tagline "Hell on wheels on sea"?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
We'll change sea to
So-
water in the production,
Yeah.
later production. You can't trust Hollywood, man. All
I
right.
hate Hollywood, man.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Let's go beat up Hollywood.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
About time.
Yeah.
Let's get Tall Dark Thomas in on it.
Yeah. We need a guy on the inside.
Inside man, yeah.
Got a little house. Ooh, callback.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been doing a good job with that today.
We've been doing a real good job today.
Just in general, yeah. You know what?
For-
Episode 4?
Yeah.
It's... I can't do it. I can't wait for all of these episodes to be fucking over with. I was gonna try and say, like, you know, this is pretty good.
Yeah,
Fucking-
I know what you mean. I was trying
When's
to...
it gonna be time for 12?
I was really feigning some optimism at the end
Yeah.
there, too.
Shit.
Well, I got what you got.
Yeah, it's... yeah.
Yeah, well, strong. That's a week ending. Right. This is what this constitutes as a week ending.
Yeah, it's the weekend. It's a Saturday.
Yeah. Boom. Week ending. Everybody. Let's go surf.
Let's go, sir.
Let's go look at some surfers die.
Woo! Cowabunga! Tell my wife I'm sorry.
Ooh, sorry about your wife. Well, hey, I guess
Yeah, we might as well.
yeah, you got anything?
What do we got? What do we got? Nothing. What do we got?
No.
Here we go. Ladies, gentlemen, we're your grandpa's podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Send us an email.
Yes.
You can send us that email at yourgrandpaspodcast@gmail.com.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
Mm-hmm.
That's professional.
That's grandpa.
Grandpa mail.
Grandpa mail.
Yep.
GRANDPA. Your
Mhm.
grandpa's podcast. I realize sometimes we probably say grandpa
Yep.
or grampy or grandpa.
Grandpa. Pepe.
All of those. So,
Hip hop, whatever it is.
but it's just like the title of the podcast at gmail.com. You can send us an email.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
We'd love to get it.
we
It's a
would
fact.
love it.
It's a fact.
It's a fact we have a very small listenership. If
Yeah.
if you send an email and you want us to, it'll probably almost definitely get read on an episode.
Oh yeah, I mean, and I got a feeling too. I mean, like, at least one of our people will read it.
Yeah, so one of our people.
on one of our people will read it on the podcast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
What
you
else?
can write us a letter.
Yeah, whatever. Who
Yeah,
cares?
we'll
You know,
take it.
Just write the letter. Put it into a like a paper lantern.
Yeah.
And,
And mail it.
and burn it and let it fly away, and that'll get to us.
Yeah.
We got a YouTube channel that's got all of our past episodes on it. I think by the time this goes up, episode 1 will probably have disappeared from the iTunes app, but
Mhm.
we are on the iTunes app.
Nice.
Each episode stays up for 90 days, and then you can find them for posterity
Mm-hmm.
on our YouTube channel. That's Your Grandpa's Podcast on YouTube, same as the title of the show. Samey. This week's opening song was Ba 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 Ba. Let's see, what do I want to pick? Let's do, it's something I've been listening to a lot lately. I'm going to say this week's opening song was Brother by Orifist, off the album, it's a good album name. I should have had this open before we started doing this. I think the album name is Oh God, I'm So Fucked, I Swore I'd Never Drink This Much Again. I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to check. It's a good one though. That's
Okay.
I think they're Orifice at bandcamp.com.
Yeah.
Man, I'm getting progressively worse at these closings.
Oh, I mean, well, dude, we had an episode 40.
It was episode 4.
I don't even. What's a worse word than drudge?
Drudge. How about slog?
Slog on through. And our closing song will be Yes, We Have No Bananas by Spike Jones.
Yeah.
Classic.
Classic.
Classic song.
How old's that one?
Off the album.
If there's copyright with that stuff, and I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time, and just pitch it down or whatever.
Oh yeah, that sounds good.
Fair use.
You don't like hearing. I don't like hearing it the way it was recorded anyway.
Yeah. Here we go.
It's 40 something, I think.
Well, I'm looking up the Orifice album title.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Was that also done in the 40s?
Yeah, it's a good old one.
Yeah.
So yeah, that Orifice album. The song is Brother. The album is. Man, this stinks. Never mind. I can't look at it. It's not showing me what it is. Hey, you win some, you lose some. Oh God, I'm so fucked. I swore on something and blah blah blah. It's a really good, quick little 4-song album. Worcester band. I think
Yeah.
they live on my street.
Oh
I
wow.
don't know. Sometimes I see those kids around.
I should get inside. It's still winter.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so nice out though.
Bonkers. Well, stay tuned for the re-recorded ending. And we will catch you next time. This is your grandpa's podcast.
Oh man. And so, here we stand, at the end of yet another perfect
And well balanced.
episode of your grandpa's podcast. It's been a deep personal pleasure to bring you, the listener, the gift of chuckles. Our opening song this episode was Brother by the band Orifice, off of the album Oh My God, I'm So Fucked. I swore on life I'd not throw up, which can be found at orifice.bandcamp.com. And Eric, I believe you said our closing song was Yes We Have No Bananas by Spike Jones?
Oh, my, of course not, Joshua. That would be prohibiting the copyright standards of this show. Also, I don't know who Spike Jones is. I am, however, quite familiar with the work of the actual songwriter, Sam Lannon, a much more popular performer.
Spike Jonze is the guy who played the old lady in the Jackass movies.
Oh, yes. Stunning work. So, in conclusion, our closing song is Yes, We Have No Bananas by the Old Lady in Jackass.
Wonderful.